grams of wet flour, red beans, onion, oil, sugar and celery. This is my tasty cooking show.
Hafa Day and Buenas. I'm Captain Han Shawley from Naval Base Guam, and we're here on today's episode of What's Cooking.
And Hafa Day, Buenas. My name is Tony Vega-Fria. I'm with the Joint Region Marianas OGC office, and we're here today to make corn soup. So let's start with the ingredients, sir.
All right, what do we have here?
Of course, we gotta have corn, and today I'm using canned corn. Okay, so they're kernel corn, they're not the cream corn. And then we have chicken breast, and this is from the can, and it's very easy, and that's why I'm gonna say this is semi-homemade, because normally we would use the breast chicken or the thighs chicken, we boil it, we chop it up. But today it's all gonna be semi-homemade. So we got the breast chicken from the can, drained and squeezed out. And then we have to have the garlic and onions all chopped. And then we have the green onions, and that will come at the end. And of course we gotta make it taste a little bit better. So we're gonna add some diced celery. And then, you wanna say the secret ingredient?
Secret ingredient, coconut milk.
Coconut milk, yes. And then for the thickening ingredient that we have today, we have cornstarch and one of the best cooks in Guam as well that I want to give thanks to for telling me how to use masa as also another thickening ingredient for the corn soup. Masa is made out of corn, so the corn and the masa, instead of just the starch and flour, masa will be used to thicken the corn soup. So in the end, it tastes just as good. The masa just gives it that nice flavor as well.
Sounds amazing, Tony.
Okay.
I can't wait.
And then on the stove, we have a pot of chicken broth that we've already got ready. So once we're ready, we can start. Okay, so we're gonna have you grab that spoon.
All right, so how many onions is this, Tony?
Oh, this is just like maybe a half onion, medium-sized onion, and 2 cloves of garlic, diced and chopped. And then we'll just throw these all in. All I did was I added 2 tablespoons of oil in here just so that we can saute down the onions and garlic.
All right.
Go ahead, sir, you can do that. Once you start to smell the garlic, then you know it's ready to add the rest of the ingredients.
All right.
Add the celery in there.
All right.
And what I used there was 2 stalks of celery. It's just a medium-sized celery.
All right, so 2 stalks of celery.
Yes.
About a half
diced.
of onion. And how many cloves of garlic?
2.
2 cloves of garlic.
Looking nice already.
Yeah, look at that color.
Celery.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was going to say, look at the
exactly.
color of that celery. Nice and vivid green.
Okay, are we ready to add the chicken, sir?
All right, so how many, so this is 1 can of chicken?
Yes, 1 can of chicken.
1 can of chicken?
The pot is hot.
Yeah, I promise I won't burn myself.
We're not adding any salt. The chicken broth is already salty. So maybe a teaspoon of black pepper. What do you think?
I'm a bad person to ask about pepper because you can never have enough pepper if you ask me.
It's starting to smell good, huh? We'll try to break up those chicken. We're gonna add in the chicken broth.
6 cups of water and chicken bouillon.
Yes. Like maybe 6.
6 bouillon
bouillons,
cubes?
Yes.
All right.
That will come to a boil pretty soon.
Okay. And I can see what you mean. You need to have a thickening agent
Yes. Yes.
to really bring it all together.
Yes. Well, that's boiling. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and I have a cup of water, okay, that I'm going to dilute the masa and the cornstarch together. So I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of masa harina. So this is masa corn flour. And I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. As you can see, I'm using the masa as a thickening agent to this instead of the flour or some people use flour or cornstarch, and we're just going to use that. Just going to stir this thing up together. We're going to do the coconut milk. Use a spoon. Just drop it in there and stir it up, sir.
All right. First goes the coconut milk.
Yes. You don't want it to boil, like running boil, because we already put the coconut milk in there, so you don't want it to be running have that coconut milk boiling, or else it's going to come out very oily. So now we're ready to put in the thickening ingredient, and as you pour down the thickening ingredient, you want to keep stirring it up.
You definitely need 4 hands for this job. I'm going to pour the rest of this in.
Pour the rest in.
So we can either strain it if you think
Strain
it's
it,
if you think it's a little lumpy, you can strain it. But today it looks really. Tony mixed it well, so I think we just pour this all in.
There you go. See, I think I see it. So we're gonna let that simmer again.
Okay.
Since we added some liquid ingredients in there. And cover it up. Okay, we'll be right back.
Sounds like it's boiling, Tony. Are you ready for the unveiling?
Yes, I am excited.
All right, let's see. Let's see how it looks.
Oh,
man.
Look at that. I just want to put in maybe a sprinkle of green onions.
Green onions. A little bit more color just to finish it off.
Just a little bit more color. There you go. Now you have a pot of corn soup.
Tony, I have to admit, this is my favorite part of the show.
Yes, me too.
I get to taste what you've made.
What we made.
Okay, what we made. So here it goes.
Here it goes. Be careful, it's hot, sir.
That is delicious.
Oh, wow. Like my granddaughter will always say, oh, wow. This is nice. My beautiful Catalina.
And your granddaughter can't be wrong. So this is this edition of What's Cooking, and we welcome you to join us next time when we add our secret ingredient, which is going to be coconut. All right. Thanks.
We love coconut.
Thanks again for joining us on.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Adios.
Adios.